Hello and welcome everyone. This is Faria Majibin from Lyceum. Today in this video we are going to talk about the international affairs Ruhingyas Repatriation. As usual, you see here with me my dad, who is the founder of Lyceum, and my lovely younger sister who has a big head on young shoulder and an active member of our prestigious institution Lyceum. Thanks both of you for taking part in this program. You know, there are more than 700,000 Rohingya refugees in Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh who fled a brutal crackdown by the Myanmar military in August 2017, which was described by a UN fact-finding mission as genocide. Women were raped and children massacred and thousands were killed, while most Rohingya villages in Rakhine state were burned to the ground. Dad, you know, the much-awaited launch of the Rohingya repatriation was cancelled at the last moment. So what is the reason?
Well, Faria, you know, Bangladesh sheltered the persecuted Rohingyas with an open heart when they fled Rakhine last year. Since they don't want to return, Bangladesh isn't forcing them. Till now, we know the people in Rakhine faces the human rights abuses and confinement.
Dad, you know, Myanmar insisted that it was ready for the return, but they laid the blames for all kinds of delays at the Bangladeshis' door. What a nasty trick! According to the head of the UN fact-finding mission, the genocide going on the Rakhine state against the Muslims minority group was ongoing, and there were demonstrations in this week between the Rakhine Buddhist communities who protested against the return of the Rohingya.
According to the World Feed Program, it cost $800,000 per day to feed 1.1 million refugees. But in reality, there is a huge shortfall of the international funding. Only 40% are met. $634 million are missing. Bangladesh, as a low-income country, seems it's a burden on its own. Yet Bangladesh is showing its utmost generosity for the refugees. So Dad, what about the international community?
Faria, we see a huge international pressure on Myanmar. Very recently, the US Vice President Mike Pence publicly dressed down Aung San Suu Kyi in the ASEAN meeting in Singapore.
Dad, I don't think it has changed the attitude and behavior of the military junta and Suu Kyi, who is defending the genocide. Actually, the international community should hold accountable the Myanmar government.
Exactly so. We don't see any firm commitment from the international community to the long-term and sustainable solution of the Rohingya Muslims.
By abusing the veto power, China is protecting Myanmar in the Security Council. We don't see any conducive or congenial condition in Myanmar to return the refugees. The international community need to focus on the improving of the refugees in the camp and side by side to create conditions for safe and dignified returns or to address the root causes of the crisis. Until then, the return of the Rohingyas must not be rushed. Thanks for watching.